apparently he got back on the San Vicente, took it to the 10, and then over to the 405 North, and dropped him off in Mulholland. He lives in Irvine. Those Californians. Hey, today we got a treat though, better than the Californians. Ever had your soul sucked out through the top of your reactor? Oh yes, well, welcome to another edition of Me and My Reactor, the show sponsored by Biosynthetic Technologies. Today on the show we have, a Dr. Ginger Rothrock, who is Senior Director for Heritage Ventures at the Heritage Group. So, Dr. Rothrock, welcome to the show. Before we begin, I got a burning question I got to ask you. What evil MBA school did you attend?
Dr. Matt, if I may call you doctor.
Yes, you may.
While I may look like your typical MBA from a logoed school in my fleece vest, my Allbirds, and my copy of Essentialism, I actually have a doctorate in chemistry from the University of North Carolina.
Well, I thought all you vulture capitalists majored in evil fields.
Well, I'm a polymer chemist, so that may be evil, but not inherently evil like PChem or quantum mechanics. And if by evil you mean providing money and resources from the Heritage Group to help entrepreneurs who are starting sustainable businesses succeed, I'm evil.
All right, those are some pretty big claims. You got anything to back that up?
Does Eddie Van Halen play guitar? Yeah. So we had our first big success last year when Romeo Power went public. So Romeo Power makes EV batteries for cars, trucks, and buses. We certainly gave them capital, but we also provided a partnership with the Heritage Group, specifically Heritage Environmental, to start a reuse and recycle facility for their end-of-life batteries. So you have these socially conscious consumers and corporations that are looking at investing in clean energy today. This recycling and reuse capability allows them to have a sustainable end of life as well.
All right, that's a pretty compelling story, but don't most startups and early stage companies end up not working out? I mean, what makes HG Ventures so special?
Well, HG Ventures is not a traditional VC firm. We're the corporate venture arm of the Heritage Group. And the Heritage Group is a 90-year-old industrial business from the Midwest where we have a bunch of companies in the sectors of heavy construction and materials, environmental services, especially chemicals. So HG Ventures invests in those businesses, our core businesses, those adjacent and disruptive, and we invest where the Heritage Group can help. So we use our venture fund and actually a Heritage-sponsored Techstars Accelerator for the early stage companies. We leverage all the assets, the knowledge, the market expertise of the Heritage Group to help them succeed.
All right, well that does sound like a recipe for success, but I have to admit, I'm skeptical.
Skeptical? Look where we are. BT is the perfect example. BT came to us with a great idea. They needed capital and a partner to really commercialize. We brought together a whole team of people, synthetic chemists from the Heritage Research Group. We had a bunch of chemists and process engineers from Monument jump on board. We leveraged all the supply chain expertise from our construction business and our environmental service businesses, brought that all together, even leveraged some of the great talent from the Heritage Group, put them in place to help BT get kicked off. And look at you guys now. In 18 months, you've gone from like early R&D idea to a commercial success, even with regulatory approvals. That's a success.
No, sorry, you didn't let me finish. I'm skeptical that you can do the worm.
Is this a joke, Dr. Matt? It's a pretty bad joke. I have a joke for you.
Okay.
What do you do with a dead chemist? You bury him.
Wow, that's...
Aside from comedy, okay. I have some other talents. They're more transformative, you might say. I consider shape-shifting to be one of my greatest superpowers.
Shape-shifting? Like, what kind of things can you shape-shift?
I think we might have time for a short demo, like that reactor of yours. It seems a little outsized for a man of your talents.
You don't think I'm talented? Have you been talking to Julie? It's going to be okay. We're going to get you pumped back on size with some really awesome Estolide chemistry. And you know, you'd think a vulture capitalist would want to grow a reactor, not shrink it.